bros, it's your girl Jay, and as you read by the title, today's video is going to be about the time my friend was being a Cassie to me. And if y'all don't know, the term Cassie comes from... Why's all this dust flying? I wonder if y'all can see that. Anyways, y'all, the term Cassie comes from the show Euphoria, and a Cassie is basically a female that will snake you and come behind your back and try to date your ex when, she know y'all not on good terms. And that's exactly what happened in the story time. So let's get right into it. And thank y'all for showing love. Stop teasing me. Thank y'all for showing love to my last story time. So now I'm gonna tell y'all my business, because it's like I didn't realize how fun this was until I started doing it. So period. Let's get into it. Okay, so boom. This is the backstory, y'all. Keep in mind, the girl in the story name is Nene, and the boy name is Paul. Nene and Paul. Okay, so keep in mind, when I first started being cool with Nene, Nene was already in a relationship. Okay, y'all keep that in mind. Alright, boom. Okay, so I meet Nene because of the fact that, like, I was dating Paul before, and Paul and Nene go to the same school. So it's just like, of course I'm going to get to know people at that school because I need eyes around my man, okay? And don't get me wrong, that's not the only reason I was friends with her. She was actually a cool person, y'all. So at the time, Nene had a girlfriend, and we would talk about her girlfriend. She was like, she was so in love with her. She was happy, I'd be telling her about me and Paul. I'm like, yeah, we've been through a lot, but this my man. I'm so happy, So keep in mind, y'all, I'm telling her all my little business. Next thing you know, Nene and her girlfriend break up. That's where all hell broke loose. So fast forward, Nene and her girlfriend break up. I'm like, I'm so sorry, girl. You want to talk about it? I'm here for you. Because this is somebody I talk to on an everyday basis, y'all. I'm like, trying to make sure she okay and everything. And she just like, yeah, it's cool. I saw this coming. She don't really want to talk about it. I'm like, okay, cool. I respect it. So me and Paul was having our fair share of issues too. So I was just letting her know, like, yeah, we broke up. We really not rocking with each other like we used to, girl. Because I'm sick of his stuff. She was like, I feel the same way about, oh, girl, we good. It don't even matter. Sorry, y'all, I keep getting messages. So I'm like, whatever, cool. So a couple weeks later, me and Nene having a conversation, and she's just like, you are just so beautiful. Huh? So don't get me wrong, y'all. It wasn't out of the normal for us to compliment each other, but the fact it came out of nowhere gave me a little weird feeling in the pit of my stomach. I'm like, what are you trying to say? Like, is this like a I want you beautiful? And best believe the stomach was right. So next thing you know, she like, oh, do you like girls? I forgot I never asked you that. I'm like, yeah, I like girls. Why? What's up? She like, well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a crush on you. Girl,
what the fuck is you talking about?
So me, I'm just like shocked, because it's just like, girl, when I first met you, you was in a relationship. So when did these feelings come to be? Because on top of that, even when y'all had broke up, I was still in a relationship for a little while. So it's just like, you waited for the perfect time to shoot your shot. And I don't know if I can fuck with that, because that made me feel like you just been plotting on me the whole friendship. She was just like, yeah, you have a beautiful smile. You have a nice personality. You so pretty. You this, you that. And I'm just like, thank you, but no thank you. You feel me? I'm just like, I really don't see you like that. Don't get me wrong, you a beautiful girl. But it's like, we was both feminine, y'all. Keep that in mind. Don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with that now, because, But anyways, at the time, I was just like, no, I don't see myself being with another feminine girl. If I was to date a girl, it would have been a stud back then. So I was just like, I think we should just be cool, because it was just weird. Like, you go to school with my ex, I know your ex, I don't want to say we was cool with each other exes or nothing, but it was just like, it was known by our exes that we was friends. So I feel like if we even was to try to date each other, it would just put a weird taste in everybody's mouth. So I was just like, nah, excuse me, y'all, I'm not a crackhead. I just had a little mucus. But anyways, next thing you know, she texted me like, oh, how are you and Paul? Keep in mind, y'all, this out the blue. She never asked me about Paul, especially if we was on bad terms. She knew not to bring up Paul's name. So I already had a weird feeling. I was like, huh? She was like, oh, I was just asking you how Paul doing. Have you heard from him? I didn't know at the time she was trying to get this information, because she was trying to figure out, could she I'm just gonna keep telling the story, y'all. She was like, how's Paul, da, da, da. I'm like, I don't know, da, da, da. Like, I'm trying to play it off. Like, don't get me wrong. Me and Paul was the type of people, we'd be broke up, but we still be talking, but I wouldn't let it be known because it was like, then I look dumb. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I would keep it on the low. So I was like, I don't know. He probably good, da, da, da. She was like, oh, okay. How would you feel if somebody that you was cool with talked to your ex?
Boy, if you don't get...
Again, I'm just like, I'm trying to take it all in because it's like, okay, first, when I met you, you had a girlfriend. Then you hopped to one of me. Then you hopped to one of my ex. This is in a matter of months, y'all, and I'm not joking at all. This is in a matter of months. I'm just like, I would feel like that's pretty weird, you know. I would feel like if you're supposed to be my friend, I'm most likely telling you everything I've been through with this person, so why would you want to go behind me and deal with it? She's like, yeah, you right, you right, you right. I'm like, why you ex? And she was just like, not gonna lie, I kind of like Paul.
God damn! God damn!
So in that moment, y'all, I'm drove. I am upset. I'm pissed off. I'm like, what do you mean, like, Paul? Like, all the stories I done told you about him cheating on me, him doing this to me, him doing that to me. That's the kind of guy you like? She was like, well, I hang out with him at school and stuff, and I've had conversations with him, and he seemed cool, and like he needs somebody. He needs therapy. That's what he needs. That's what I wanted to say. Like, Nene, are you insane? Nene, are you crazy? Like, he needs you. If I couldn't, look, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I got that counselor blood in me. I'm in psychology now, and I've been giving people advice since I was younger. So it's just like, if I couldn't help his ass, ain't shit you could do for him. I was just like, oh no, I know this girl is not trying to go behind me and get my leftovers. And yes, I was mad because that's when I was immature. Like, now if somebody was to do that to me, I would still be mad, but at the same time, I'd be like, I'm just glad God showed me who you are. You feel me? But at the time, I wasn't that mature. I texted his phone. I'm like, you been talking to Nene? Because ain't no way she would have just came to me, y'all, and asked me was I okay with it unless they had already been having some sneaky conversations. He was like, we done talked a few times. Why?
It's getting weird.
I don't even care about the junk on my bed showing. What you mean, why? That's my friend. Like, why are y'all even having conversations when we not even on good terms? Like, it just left a nasty little taste in my mouth. So I'm going to tell y'all what happened next. I was just like, you're very disrespectful. The fact that y'all would even try to entertain being together when you know basically you wouldn't even been cool with her if you didn't know we was cool is really weird. Like, it's really weird to me. And if I was to do that to you, you would feel like you was betrayed and you would feel real crunch. He was like, man, I wasn't even trying to talk to that girl. I didn't like her like that. Da 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 da. Always lying, always lying. Shut the fuck up. Like, it pissed me off because it's just like, that girl would not have been bold enough to step to me and ask to fuck with you unless you was giving her, like, some kind of motivation to think that shit was okay. So I was just like, whatever, like, going off on him because it's just like, excuse me, you gonna disrespect me like that? I was drove. So I go back to texting her. I'm like, if you want to put up with that shit that I was dealing with, good for you. Handle that. Have your fun. But don't come back to me trying to be my friend, crying and sobbing all over me when he do you exactly how he did me or worse. And she was just like, no, it's not even like that. I was just trying to see if you was going to be okay with it. But since you're not, I'm not going to do it. Da, 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 da. We can still be friends. We don't need to let no boy break this friendship up. I'm like, don't want to hear that because it's not even about the boy breaking up the friendship. It's the fact you thought that shit was okay. Like, as long as we've been friends, I done told you damn near everything about this relationship. So the fact that that even came off your lips or your fingers, whatever, to type that shit to me, you got me fucked up, girl. So I was just like, oh no. So next thing you know, he come texting my phone talking some, I don't know what you told that girl, but I didn't say nothing disrespectful about her. I just let it be known that I don't want to fool with her like that. Da, da, da. And obviously, I know that, y'all. Like, I know he wasn't going to take her serious. I know he was probably going to talk to her and still be trying to be in a relationship with me because that's just what he did. I knew that. But at the same time, it didn't make it okay. Like, if anything, she should have put that together in her brain from the stories I had told her as a friend. So I was just like, damn, y'all both dumb. Like, I don't understand. Like, why y'all want to snake Lil J? Like, Lil J, they did nothing to y'all. But anyways, let's fast forward, y'all. So, at the end of the day, she ended up apologizing. She was just like, I see where I went wrong. I shouldn't have even asked that, because if you would have asked to go out with my ex-girlfriend, I would have been my ears look funny. Anyway, she was like, I would have been very offended and da da da. I see where I went wrong. I should have never let him get in my ear. So after she says that, I'm just like, pause the apology. Go back to him. I'm like, so you was basically telling her, like, y'all could have fooled with each other and there wasn't gonna be no problems, as if you wasn't on my phone begging to be back with me almost every day. I was just like, the delusion of it all, y'all. The delusion of it all. He was just like, I don't know what she's telling you, but that's not true. I wouldn't do that to you. I didn't like her like that. Da, 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 da. So at this point, I'm pissed off with both of them, because y'all can't get y'all story straight. Y'all probably try to talk and conspire to get this shit right. But at the end of the day, I'm smart. I'm smart. You can't get over on me that easy. Like, no, I was just like, whatever. So truth be told, y'all, me and her, I don't want to say we not cool, but like, by the time I even wanted to engage in a conversation with her again, it was so dry. It was so weird. I was just like, I forgave her, because at the end of the day, like, the fact that my ex, somebody I was still somewhat talking to, made you feel like you could even step to me on some, oh, can I fuck with him shit? Like, both of y'all was Looney Tunes, in my opinion, because at that time, y'all, I was not as calm as I am now. I was missing a few screws. So it was just like, it was just like, y'all are very bold, and if y'all do end up with each other, just know I'm gonna terrorize the fuck out of y'all relationship, like, straight like that. I don't even know why they thought that was gonna be cute. And with him, y'all, we ended up being cool again and all the other stuff. I think we probably even dated again after that. Delusional, dumb, I don't care, don't come for me, I was dumb.
Very.
But anyways, yeah, when we talked about it, he was just like, yeah, we did talk. I'm gonna be honest with you now, but I really didn't think she was ever gonna try to cuff me. I don't even know why she would come to you asking about a relationship. I'm like, so you think it's okay to leave somebody on and talk to them like y'all gonna be in a relationship, but when they actually go to the person that you used to date, that they cool with, to ask for permission, you gonna try to act like she wrong and act like she the one that's delusional? Y'all both delusional. So they pissing y'all off all over again, y'all. But at that point, I was like, I don't care. Yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed. That was a story about the time I dealt with a Cassie, and I hope it made sense. I hope I went all over the place, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe.